Matt Lowe here, the host of the Lowe Down. I'm here to walk you through The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 2, titled Strangers. It aired October 19th, 2014. And that's Strangers, not to be confused with The Stranger, which is when a man will sit on his own arm till it falls asleep, and it's all numb and good to go, and then he'll use it to...
I like it like that, she working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. I like it like that.
So now we have a new character, Father Gabriel. He's screaming for help. All these walkers are everywhere trying to kill him. Wait a minute. Is that another guy from The Wire? First Cuddy, then D, now Sergeant Carver. It's a reunion up in this bitch. I'm so excited I could... So, we get another Rick and Carl father-son moment. I don't know if you could tell from all the excitements, but I don't really like Carl. I don't know a lot of people that do. But this father-son moment, there's a line in there that Rick says, I really love it. I want to use it for my kids every single night before they go to bed. Check it out.
You are not safe, no matter how many people are around. Or how clear the area looks, no matter what anyone says, no matter what you think. You are not safe.
Isn't that sweet? So let's talk about our dunce cap winner of this episode. I know there's a lot going on, things are confusing, but there's no confusing that huge f***ing bubble in the water.
Way to go, a-hole!
They get back to the church where Carl decides he's a detective now, which is weird because he usually doesn't go off by himself snooping around causing other people to chase after him and risk their lives. Carl the detective, he actually notices a few things. A few scratches here, and this cute little carving. Later that night they drink a little drinky poo. They get buzzed enough to let the baby decide that they're gonna go to Washington.
She's in. If she's in, I'm in. We're in.
Back at the church and Bob's outside alone. I know there's speculation, did Bob get bit or did he not get bit earlier in the episode? Why? Why, Bob? Why did you go outside alone? I know you need to cry, woe is me, but you should have took a spotter with you, okay? This is a new world you're living in, and it's just the fact that in a horror-themed world, you have 4 main black characters. How long are you guys really gonna live for? I mean, you saw what happened to T-Dog, right? I'm sorry to say, Bob, for the first time ever, we have a double dunce cap award, and it definitely goes to you.
Way to go, a-hole!
Woo! I'm so excited. It's time for our top Fossum moments, starting with number 4, Heavenly Helpers. Rick and the gang decide they're gonna help another stranger out who's stuck on a rock, screaming like a little bitch. Like the bosses they are, they kill off all the walkers Fossumly. Number 3, Water Walkers. Being brave enough to step into the pits of an asshole-smelling hell, they decide to get crazy over food, kinda like I do. Fossum kill after Fossum kill leads them to victory. Number 2, Blurred Surprise. Surprise, motherfuckers! Fossumly enough, he survived this beatdown from Tyrese. Number 1, Bob BQ. You knew it was coming. Bob went outside to cry alone. He gave us our answer to who's been watching them all throughout the episode. The termite talks about how much he wishes he didn't have to do this to him, and he reaches up and he eats a chunk of Bob's Fossum-tasting leg! Come on, you guys aren't even gonna share it with him? I know Rick is the main character of the show, and he's probably gonna be the MVP of a lot of them, but especially on this episode, he goes out of his way to express how much he doesn't like Father Gabriel, all the way up to the point where he's threatening his life.
I'll kill you.
But at the same time, he saved Father Gabriel's life, not once, but 2 times in this episode. Rick's overall development from the beginning of this series until this point has almost been as insane as Heisenberg's was. He went from being a nice cop to a mean, neck-biting badass who trusts nobody. Give it up for your MVP of this episode, Rick Grimes. That concludes our episode of The Lowe Down. I'm your host, Matt Lowe. If you want to subscribe to my channel, feel free. All you have to do is wait for this video to almost be over. And if you literally click the word subscribe, you'll be able to figure it out from there. Until next week, I hope you stay safe, watch out for walkers, Reese's Pieces.